I'm Richard Beasley, the Director of the Medical Research Institute of New Zealand, and I'm delighted to support the release of the legflow device. This device has been developed as a simple and practical method by which we can increase the lower limb venous blood flow in sedentary people and thereby reduce the risk of blood clots forming, called DVT, or the feared complication of DVT, which is pulmonary emboli, in which the blood clots break off and go to the lungs and put a patient's life at risk. The rationale for the legflow device is really very simple. When a person sits for a prolonged period, for example, sitting on a plane with long distance travel, or sitting at a computer at work, or even gaming for a prolonged period, that when people sit for prolonged periods, the blood flow in their legs reduces markedly. And when blood doesn't move, or moves very slowly, there's an increased risk that it will clot and form a DVT. Now we have a number of treatments available to prevent DVT occurring. We have blood thinners, but they're not very practical, they're very expensive, and they have a risk of bleeding. We have graduated compression stockings, which are very effective in increasing lower limb venous blood flow, but in fact they're often uncomfortable and difficult to wear by people on a regular basis. So the legflow device was developed as a simple and practical way whereby the person who sits for long periods can just roll their foot over the device and increase the blood flow coming back in the veins in the person's legs. Now we developed and tested this device in New Zealand and showed that when a person does simply roll their foot over the device, it increases the blood flow by tenfold. That's right, it increases the blood flow by tenfold compared to resting levels. So I'm really delighted that RBR have taken on this device, they're manufacturing it, and soon it will be available for use in people who are sedentary for long periods of time, for example with work or with travel, and that they may have the benefits from the increase in blood flow from its use.